Germany wants to be able to get affordable and easy access to the gas coming out of Russia. On the other hand, you don't want to punish Ukraine by bringing the gas from the north, and you don't want to reward Vladimir Putin when he does things like annex Crimea. How can Angela Merkel's government justify defending the Nord Stream 2 pipeline?
Well, it has been a commercial project ever since, but with a huge geopolitical dimension attached to that. Look, the sanction that the Congress has decided upon, and I'm expecting that President Trump is going to sign that. So it does not come as a surprise. It's been around for over half a year that something will be coming soon, and now it's happening. It's a political decision, and we need energy diversity.
But isn't it a moral decision? I mean, don't you want to avoid funneling money into what some see as the sort of criminal enterprise of running Russia?
I don't see it that way, that we're actually financing the malign activities, as the U.S. administration was just telling us. That is not what it is about. It's about energy security, energy diversity. But I'm one of the critics as a parliamentarian in the Bundestag who said, at least there has been bad political communication in the beginning, because it's not only the United States who are criticizing us. Many of our neighbor countries within the European Union are also saying, hey, wait a minute, you make yourself too much dependent on Russia, and geopolitically you should have thought better before. But look, also, especially Chancellor Angela Merkel is trying everything to get a written guarantee from Vladimir Putin, who has so far only said he will, not interfere with a transit through the Ukrainian gas grid, which is, by the way, is completely outdated. We want to invest, and we promise to invest a tremendous amount of money to improve that, to modernize the gas grid in Ukraine, and we want to be a guarantor for the future transit through Ukraine. So it is a little bit late, I guess, so I have to say that. But we are, I think, not financing any kind of terrorist or malign activities of Kremlin. We would not want to do that.
Peter, it seems that the U.S. still has this plan to put in place some sanctions, even though our reporting suggests some in the U.S. think it is maybe a bit too late for that, given the progress that's already been made on the pipeline, but a bit too late for it to have an impact. Do you think sanctions will have any impact around Nord Stream 2? And what should the message be from the German government to America in light of those sanctions?
I have, about 1.5 weeks ago, I've been in Washington, D.C., and, for example, met with Senator Chuck Grassley, who's a Senate Finance Committee chairman, and I've talked with him and others about that issue. And I said, if this is coming, the sanctions are coming, which we have been hearing for over half a year already, if you have that interest, better hurry up, because the thing is almost being built completely. And I'm expecting that the sanctions, if Donald Trump is going to sign that bill, will not have a big effect on that project, and the economic volume is really limited. It's bad for the companies involved, but I don't see that is going to be stopped. It is going to stop the pipeline project. I think, again, we, from the European standpoint, not only German, we need to diversify and our energy interests, and we are also interested in receiving LNG from the United States of America. I have visited one of the largest LNG terminals in the United States recently, this year, some months ago. It's interesting stuff, nice business models. So we also need that, and German government has already promised to build at least one, I think even 2 LNG receiving terminals here in Germany.
Yeah, I think they're going to build at least 2. Peter, thanks so much for your time. Really appreciate you coming in here and talking with us
Always
about
a pleasure.
this.
Thank you.
Peter Beyer is a CDU Bundestag member, and of course he is the transatlantic coordinator for the German government. So he's responsible for that Washington-Berlin relationship.